In history, we often classify two of the greatest leaders of the modern age as Mahatma Gandhi of India and Adolf Hitler of Nazi Germany. Now, while they are very, very different in the ways that they rose to power and ruled, there's still similarities in between them. Now, Gandhi was a spiritual leader at heart. He had no control over the military aspects of India, anything like that. He led the revolution against the British and gave them their freedom. But Hitler was no peaceful leader at all. He led a massacre, a genocide against the Jews. He killed millions in his conquest of Europe, and he stood at nothing to destroy the Jews and take over all of Europe for his own personal power. In this documentary, we'll be taking a look at the similarities and differences between Adolf Hitler of Nazi Germany and how he rose to power as a fascist dictator, and Mahatma Gandhi of India and how he rose to power as a spiritual leader of India's revolution against the British.
Needing support and thinking he could control Hitler, President Hindenburg made the mistake in January of 1933 of giving Hitler the post of Chancellor.
Hitler's rise to power was based upon long-term factors.
Mahatma Gandhi rose through power during the British rule of the Raj, through peaceful protests against the imperialistic colonization of India.
By 1928, the Nazi Party only had 12 seats in the Reichstag. By 1932, they had 230 seats and were the largest party in Germany. By 1928, the Nazi Party only had 12 seats in the Reichstag, but by 1932, they had 230 seats and were the largest party in Germany.
In 1933, Hitler became Chancellor of Germany.
Adolf Hitler was born to an Austrian Catholic and Jewish parents. The irony behind the Holocaust is Adolf Hitler himself had Jewish roots and heritage.
Mahatma Gandhi was born into a Hindu merchant caste in the western Indian state of Gujarat. Mahatma Gandhi studied at the Inner Temple in London. After returning to India in 1915, he organized peasants and farmers to protest against excessive land tax and discrimination.
Were there units in Hitler's rise to power?
No, Scotty. There were no units in this section.
Oh man!